Real quick, guys, I upload videos every day, so hit that subscribe button. YouTube, what is up? Alright, listen, I'm not gonna lie, towards the end, even though I hated on Dragon Ball Super, it got kind of good at the end. I actually got really interested in it. I liked the fighting. Everything kind of threw me off for how much I was interested in it. It was actually good towards the end, so I appreciate them. Kudos to them for getting that done. But is Dragon Ball Heroes in its 8 minutes better than Dragon Ball Super in its entirety? Now listen, here's the facts. I'm not going to say that Dragon Ball Super is bad. I actually think Dragon Ball Super has a lot of potential. If they can Dragon Ball GT, I think Dragon Ball Super can actually go places. But Dragon Ball Super has been accused of something that a lot of animes actually get wrong, and that's using their characters, well, misusing their characters in their arcs. Now, I'm not saying that every character has to have its own arc, every character has to be special, every character has to contribute to the story. Well, actually, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that every character needs, if you're going to get camera time especially, you need to be able to contribute to the story. Dragon Ball Super, or Dragon Ball period in its entirety, has way too many characters, and I'm talking about from villains to friends to just known associates. There's way too many characters that you have to flush out in Dragon Ball period. Not enough of our favorite characters get camera time. Well, I'm not going to throw no names in there if everyone knows what I'm talking about, but Goku gets a lot of the camera time, and I'm not mad at that. Goku's a well-beloved character. Goku started to grow on me in Dragon Ball Super, even though I kind of like him more in Dragon Ball Z because Akira Toriyama clearly does not give a shit about Vegeta. But yeah, Dragon Ball has way too many characters. Now, misusing these characters is partly the problem. When you have characters like Gohan who kind of redeemed himself in Dragon Ball Super, and you got characters like Piccolo who didn't get shit in he barely got anything in Dragon Ball Super, and you got characters like Krillin who just keeps dying. Like, you keep misusing these characters, and it's just not giving them any good light. Now, in Dragon Ball Heroes, a lot of the characters from our Dragon Ball, beloved series is in there, like Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, even I think Bulma was in the first. I can't remember if she was. Yeah. Like, a lot of these characters are in there, and the way that Dragon Ball Heroes use them is like way different. Like, even the personalities seem like a little bit, more focused, a little bit more serious. Like, I like the tone of Dragon Ball Super. It sets a precedent that nothing is okay and that everything is gonna go wrong at any moment. See, now the problem with Dragon Ball Super is, even though I like Dragon Ball Super, it was kind of lighthearted to me, and the comedy peaked in at times where I thought it was like unnecessary. It was like stupid little things that used to throw me off, and I never felt any sense of danger in Dragon Ball Super. I actually felt like anybody and everybody can come back at any time, do whatever they want, and die at any time and come back in a later episode. In Dragon Ball Heroes, I kind of feel like things are a little more at stake. Everything doesn't have to be like a universal problem. It could just be like an internal problem that we have to take care of. But at the same time, like, when you take characters from our favorite anime and you put them in a different setting and you change the tone, you can see how much of an effect it has on the audience. People are really digging Dragon Ball Heroes, not escaping the fact that my favorite thing is Super Saiyan 4 is back in the fray, but just the overall fact that Dragon Ball Heroes uses its characters in a way where you don't have to worry about whether this character is going to be useful or not, because you know that something is going to happen and somehow this character is involved. And here's like another thing. I don't want to say that useless characters don't serve no effect. Like, Hercule was like a useless character to me in Dragon Ball Z, but he kind of served a plot in Dragon Ball Z with Videl and Majin Buu, and and the whole dog thing that happened in Dragon Ball Z. Like, he was a useless character to me, but he actually served a purpose. A lot of sub characters that we really didn't give a shit about that got camera time, even if it was for a second, because the runtime for an anime is probably only like 23 minutes. Even if it was for a second, like, it was enough to say, all right, this is a waste of time. We didn't need to see that type of shit. What I'm hoping is that Dragon Ball Heroes gets more praise, and they actually, instead of making this like promotional anime, they actually make this into a little series. I don't care if it's like an 8-minute runtime or 23, as long as they continue the same formula that they have now. And I think Dragon Ball Super needs to learn from this. Like, take those parts from Dragon Ball Heroes that make it great and add it to Dragon Ball Super's formula. And I have to keep reiterating, Dragon Ball Super is not bad. I think the animation shit was horrible. I don't know where that was at. Let's complain about that. I actually think that was bad. But as far as like how Dragon Ball Super ended, like I kind of digged it. I wish we would have got that fight with Goku and Vegeta. That would have been cool to see. But Dragon Ball Super, it got a lot of shit during the year, but it actually turned out to be kind of good, and I'm proud of where it's at now. I hope that it continues to be great, and they stop making Goku as dumb as a pile of rocks. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like Dragon Ball Super more? Do you like Dragon Ball Heroes? I'm personally a fan of Dragon Ball Heroes as of right now because I'm so into the anime, and I think Dragon Ball Super has a lot of potential. Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Write me on Twitter and I'll definitely respond to you guys. So until then, take care, guys.
Not me, motherfuckers top 3, I cannot be explained. Got the homie Keith 8 with a briefcase and a 38, looking for the nearest currency exchange. Low key, man, I'm gone. Took keys to the blonde.